Three spark plugs clash at the mag presented by General Tire. The 71 car of Don O'Neal is looking to pick up his 9th win on the season. He got out a little bit earlier in the race, got underneath Wendell Wallace, and has not looked back. We thought Bloomquist might present a challenge here early on, but it has not been.
Yeah, very good on the low part of the racetrack. Scott Bloomquist almost equally as good. He doesn't really gain any ground. He doesn't really lose any ground to Don O'Neal. But how about Scott Deadweiler? Right now running in that 3rd spot, right in front of Earl Pearson Jr. So he is looking for a career best finish with the Lucas Oil Late Model 3rd Series.
Another good onboard shot here, right down at the very bottom. And really, you have to go back to the beginning of this race because Scott Bloomquist got up high and he kind of lost the position to Don O'Neal. And you talk about both of those guys maintaining the same spacing, you've got to wonder if he didn't give up that spot to Don O'Neal, is that Bloomquist sitting there in the spot with Don O'Neal behind him? We saw also our points leader, Jimmy Owens, hanging around. He is running the high line for now, but Jimmy Owens not a threat here to win tonight.
Yeah, no, a lap down at this point is Scott Deadweiler. They're going to the inside. There was Earl Pearson Jr. looking for his 2nd podium of the season. Right now, 1 spot out looking in. Just 5 laps to go, though, for Don O'Neal, and there he is, man. Can he lap up to the top 5? That would be very impressive here tonight.
Well, he has into the top 5 because EPJ is sitting in 4th as we watch right now. The 6th car up there high has been lapped as well. And you talk about Jimmy Owens getting lapped. I mean, when was the last time you said that? Have you ever said that?
I don't think I've ever said Jimmy Owens is getting lapped. He's so consistent, and that's how he wins championships, and that's how he wins races. He finishes up front, he qualifies well, he runs well in the team, and the guy is always in the top 5 or the top 7 at worst. And tonight, going to go a lap down possibly to Don O'Neal, another driver who's been very consistent this year as well. So between Owens, O'Neal, and Bloomquist, you think they're all running for position. But now it's O'Neal out front of Scott Bloomquist, and Jimmy Owens is in the back.
Yeah, Owens is sitting in 10th, believe it or not, but they just lapped so many cars here with this long green flag stint. 1 lap to go here. We go on board with E3 spark plugs to Scott Bloomquist. I'll tell you, one small mistake out of O'Neal. We could see Bloomquist in the winner's circle, but I don't think that's going to happen with the 71 car here tonight. Tater Masters has to be very happy. Jay Dickens built the power inside of that one. The white flag flies, and if Bloomquist is going to get it done, he better do it now.
Don O'Neal off the low line. Wendell Wallace, who led the first 19 laps, 1 lap down as O'Neal comes off turn 4 and will win the Clash at the Mag, his 9th series win here in 2012.
Well, Tater, were you holding your breath?
Man, that was a long time when you lead that many laps. But he drove an excellent race. Man, the guy did a heck of a job.
He's going to go celebrate. That 71 car was on a rail tonight.
Fireworks going off here on a warm summer night. Columbus, Mississippi. Here's a look at your E3 Spark Plugs final results. O'Neal, Bloomquist, Deadweiler, and Earl Pearson Jr., the only cars on the lead lap.
Unbelievable run for Don O'Neal. You see Martha there ended up in the top 5. There is Wendell Wallace, ended up 2 laps down in the 11th position. Man, here tonight, if you did not have a race car that could win, you weren't even going to finish on the lead lap.
Well, no doubt about it. And you know what? Hats off to Earl Pearson Jr. Those guys have struggled so much bringing that chassis in, and he finally has a great showing here tonight when he needed one against some very, very fast cars. It was Don O'Neal, though, who picks up series win number 28. And when we come back, we'll talk to the real deal. Stay with us.